Hey everybody, this is World of Tanks and I'm Hachiman. This is US Steel, baby. You see me platooned with Nick and Alex. We're all playing Tier 8 American heavy tanks. Alex is in his T-34 Premium, Nick and I are in T-32s. I'm going to do a series of garage reviews on the American heavies because I think a lot of them are somewhat misunderstood and underrated. Everyone goes Soviet and a lot of people go French for the autoloaders. But these American tanks have some very specific purposes, certain things they're very good at. And you're going to see that at its best in this battle right here. Of course, the T-34 is a little slower than the T-32. Pretty similar armor. Alex has a better gun, that 120 millimeter, a higher alpha damage. The T-32 uses the same 105 from the T-29, which is arguably a little undergunned at Tier 8, especially when facing Soviet heavy tanks. But it can still get the job done, and you'll get to see that. Moving up into the standard area for top tier heavy tanks, I'm a little concerned that my T-69 is up ahead of me and not, say, over here. We basically have no one in the village and just a couple guys covering the middle, so I'm very concerned about them. Nick is kind of running behind us in his T-32. His client crashed on launch, apparently. So, using this hill, and the reason I'm using this hill is because I know they're there, and I do get good gun depression. IS-3 takes a hit from Alex right away. Alex did take a pretty big hit from one of those two IS-3s. Now there's a couple of rocks right here, and they have this kind of cleft between them. There's a 110 to my left, keep an eye on him. This is perfect for the T-32. I believe it's rated at 279 millimeters of frontal turret armor, and look at this turret. Look at the front of this turret. That hatch is not an easy target. It's very well rounded. The turret is mostly consumed by the gun mantlet, which we all know American gun mantlets, but then the cheeks kind of slope backwards. This is not an easily penetrable turret. I zoom in on the IS-3. He bounces, and I bounce. I was aiming for his driver doors. He bounced his shot right up off my upper plate and into the gun mantlet. I mean, that's never going to pen. Not without premium ammo, at least. So I move up, want to use my turret, see a VK-360-1H, get the shot I need on the IS-3, decent damage roll. IS-3 in the trench is kind of being pushed a little bit. We got a VK-360-1. He bounces me. I put one right through his lower plate. That's easy. I don't even have to aim against. Look at that shot. That was a beautiful impact right there. Skated right off the top of the turret somewhere. Can't really see it. That other scar is from the VK, who I'm actually locked on to. Then I unlock. Don't like that shot. Nope, we'll put another one into the VK. I'm not firing at an angled upper plate of the IS-3 almost as turret. That's just silly. Put another one into the VK. Got a great damage roll there, and Alex finishes him off. IS-3 moves up and puts in a good shot. He finally hits me where he needed to hit me, which is just inside the drive wheel. I probably exposed a little too much through that crack, and I finish him off. Yes, by the way, I did switch to premium ammo. Yes, I do have 5 rounds of premium ammo on this tank, so sue me. I find myself in battles against tier 10s oftentimes, and the other thing was, I switched to a premium round right there because I don't have any more time to play with this guy. I'm looking at the situation here in the middle. We've lost 2 tanks. We still have no one in the village with 3 tanks coming in, 2 of them tier 8 mediums. I don't have any more time to screw with that IS-3. I need him dead, so I kill him. I come over the hill, the 110's there, and I know there's a Tiger there. I get the 110, can't quite get the shot I need on him. There it is, right there. And then I immediately back off. He takes out my track. Not too worried about that.
Target released.
Except he's maneuvering to get a better shot on me, and I don't like that. Yep, puts one through my lower plate. And those two guys are holding their ground pretty well. Alex kills the other IS-3 in the trench finally, so he can start to swing around to help me. And lock onto the VK-2801 and miss. Really? Switch to an HE round, because I want to finish him off with my next shot. And
We're immobilized.
I only do 95, but Alex finishes him off. Tiger hits me, puts me through the lower one through the lower plate, and takes out my track. I've got the side of the 110. Unfortunately, it's an HE shell, so it only does 50 damage. But hopefully I got a good critical on him. Alex hits the Tiger, I hit the Tiger, and then the Panther, who I even forgot's with us, kills the Tiger. The 110's pushing on Nick. Put one into his rear drive wheel. And this is child's play. Nick finishes him off. Alright. We're up 9-8, but our middle is completely fallen. Alright, we're up 10-8, but our middle is completely fallen. We know Tier 8 medium tanks are going to be charging into our cap anytime now. This shows the maturity of us as a platoon, because a lot of heavies in this situation would try pushing onto the enemy base. I get the side of a jumbo, put one into him, and then I come down too hard, break my track, and take damage, and hurt my loader. Really? Alright. Put my loader back in. Aim one right at his hatch, and it doesn't go through. Really? So instead I'll go for the turret ring. Move a little bit, he hits me with an HE shell for 32 damage, and I get the kill. And start moving on. I've got 2 kills, Nick has 2, Alex has 3. That T-69 is just getting pummeled. I can't quite get a there we go.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Good damage roll, left him with 13.
Where'd they go?
Nick finishes him off for his 3rd kill. Panther. There's the T-34-85. He goes down to the Arl. 1 tank left, a Pershing. Now, we're wanting brothers in arms.
We're immobilized.
But I need to get the kill, and the Pershing just tracked me, and I've got no way to move forward. So Nick goes on in. Panther hits him, and then Nick gets the kill. So we really wanted brothers in arms there, but we didn't get it. It doesn't matter. It was a wonderful victory. 9 kills between the 3 of us. 3,492 damage for myself, a high caliber metal and a steel wall metal with a substantial amount of damage blocked by armor, especially while I was using those rocks. And you see the times where I got penetrated, it was through the lower plate, and I knew I was going to get penned. It was a mix of some very good play and some very poor play on my part. But U.S. Steel wins the day in the end. I hope you guys really liked the video. It was a fun battle to play. Had its nerve-wracking moments, but it had some great learning moments too. Please like the video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.